Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Enigma. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about theory and theories and mass communication theories. So let's get on to brass tracks. First off, what is theory? Theory is a process or ways of explaining various events. Theory is a process or ways of explaining the ordering of different events. Now, theory is said to be an idea used to account for a situation or justify a course of action. So when a particular individual is behaving in such a way, we can use theory to explain the course of an action. When an organization, when a group of people behaves in a particular way, we can use theory to explain or justify how they behave. Now, theory can as well be called a tested hypothesis. Theory can be called a tested hypothesis. Now, how or why can we call theory instead of tested hypothesis? Now, theories, first off, what is a hypothesis? Hypothesis are statements of fact. Statements of fact that are yet to be verified to be true or untrue. Hypotheses are statements of facts that are yet to be verified to be true or untrue. That is, now look at hypothesis. Hypothesis can be a proposition, it can be a supposition, it can be a proposed explanation that is made on the basis of limited evidence. Now, hypotheses always serve as a starting point of investigation. So we can basically say that hypotheses can lead to theory. So theories are the process of explaining the ordering of events. Now, according to Wibosram in 1963, Wibosram said that theory is a crack detector which enables us to separate scientific statements from unscientific ones. Now, Kurt in 1950 he said that theory is the process of explaining or ordering the occurrence of different events. So which means that we can use theory to explain how things happen around us. We can use theory to give our understanding of how things are to be done. And so we need to understand that, first off, theories helps us to understand how people relate, how an organization relates, how things around us happen. Now, there are different things that we need to consider when we are talking about theories. Now, characteristics of theory, we have intellectual rigor, we have dynamism, we have dateness, we have economic. Now, what is intellectual rigor? Now, for a set of generalization to be qualified as theory, they must involve what we call intellectual activities. Now, intellectual activities are activities that can be testable, they can be verifiable, and they are always systematic. Now, I would say that theories are dynamism, that is, theories are subjected to change. Kaplan says that theory are said to be seldom constant, since new facts may make us modify our existing theories. So theories are sold out to change. So theories are dynamic. Now, dateness. Now, despite the fact that theories are dynamic, a theory nearly allows us to stop behind reality, because new facts can emerge. New facts can emerge, so we can always have a time to examine what that we call the theory. So a good theory will always account for so many cases. It can account for different things, and it will help us to have an understanding of what our economy is all about. So let's really get down to the type of mass communication theory. Now, basically, there are different postulators. Different people talk about different theories, but I'm going to start from what Folarin said about theory, the first account of Folarin. Now, according to a scholar called Folarin said that there are four theories. According to Folarin, there are four theories. We have normative theory, we have common sense theory, we have working theory, we have social science theory. Now, other people have added that we also have the media effect theory. Now, so according to Folarin, we have four theories. We have the normative theory, the common sense theory, the working theory, the social science theory. Then other people have added that we have the media effect theory. Now, you may have come across certain material that talks about different theories, like the gatekeeping theory, the selective inference theory, the data setting theory, the common sense theory. I'm going to take you through all of these things. But today, let's quickly focus on mass communication theories according to Folarin. So in 1998, Folarin said something about the mass communication theory, which I would like us to quickly understand. First off, the normative theory of the press. Now, the normative theory of the press is divided into the authoritarian media theory, the free press or libertarian theory, the democratic participant theory, and development media theory. So let's quickly discuss these theories one by one. So the first one is the authoritarian media theory. Now, the authoritarian media theory, under this theory, the government controls the media and set laws for the media content. Under the authoritarian theory, the government controls the media and sets law for media content. Now, there is always threat of censorship and closing down of the media under the authoritarian theory. So under the authoritarian theory, the media is limited. That is, the media is afraid of this. The media is always limited by censorship and afraid of clamp down. Now, under this theory, the media also serve as the mouthpiece of the government, because the government sets rules and regulations that guide the activities of the media. Now, the free press theory, or we call it the libertarian theory. Now, under this theory, there is no censorship of the media as against the first theory. Under the free press theory or the libertarian theory, there is no censorship of the media. That is, the media pursue what we call truth. The media criticize the government and serve as the watchdog. The media under the free press theory or under the libertarian theory serve as a watchdog, and they criticize the government. Now, under the Soviet communist theory, now the Soviet communist theory is like the authoritarian theory where the media is subjected to state control. As a matter of fact, this theory emphasizes that the media serves to achieve the goals and objectives of the communist theory, the party in existence at that particular time, which is the communist theory. So the Soviet communist theory is similar to that of the authoritarian theory, where the media is under the government or under the state. So under the Soviet communist theory, the media serve the goals and objectives of the communist party. And in such a case, we can agree, you can say that the media is subjugated under the Soviet communist theory. So I've explained the authoritarian media theory, the free press or libertarian media theory, and go to the next one, which is the democratic participant theory. Now, this theory believes that individuals and minority groups should have right to access the media. This theory believes that individual and minority groups should have right to access the media. So the media here should be in the hands of everyone and not the professionals of the media alone. The media here, it emphasizes that the media should be the hands of everyone and not professionals alone. Why the last theory is development media theory. Now, this theory is due to the inefficiency of the unbalanced nature of other normative theory. Now, under this development and media theory, the media serve political and social functions. It seeks good news. It treats bad news with caution. It upholds what we call the values, cultural values and beliefs. And this is where I really want you to listen. Authoritarian theory, libertarian theory, Soviet community theory, and social responsibility theory, which I'm going to talk about now, are the works of Siabet, Peterson, and Weber-Schramm. Some people say it's 1855. That's the first four in two theories. Now, before I click on what's social responsibility theory, now the social responsibility theory, this theory is based on the belief that the press should be used for the purpose of objectivity, fairness, and balance. Now, the media is responsible for the running of the society, and the press is responsible to the audience. Now, look at these four theories. Under the authoritarian theory, the media is subjugated. That is, the media is under the control of the government. You understand? Now, under the free press theory, the media has the right. The media has enough rights. The media can publish truths. They can do whatever they want to do, which they cannot do under the authoritarian media theory, because the media is subjugated to the government. Now, under the democratic participant theory, this belief that the media should be in the hands of everyone, the audience, and not the microscopic few, which are called the professionals. Now, why the Soviet communist theory talks about the fact that the media then serve as the mouthpiece of the Communist Party. That is, the media existed to serve the mouthpiece of the Communist Party. And so the Soviet communist theory and the authoritarian theory are closely related. Why the last one is the social responsibility theory, where the media is responsible The media is objective, the media is fair, the media is balanced, the media is responsible to the members of the society. So I believe that you all understand what I've explained now in this first video about hypotheses. To summarize, these hypotheses are the statement of facts that are yet to be proved or verified to be true. Now, you can say that hypotheses are statement of propositions that requires further explanation before they can be accepted. And I said that Kurt-Lewin in 1958, Wilbur Schramm in 1963, Abraham Kaplan in 1964, and MacLean in 1972 talked about the defined theories. And I've agreed. I personally love the defined theory as the process of explaining on ordering it. The process of explaining or ordering event. Theories is the process of explaining or ordering events. We can also see that theory is the process of explaining or ordering an event or a particular phenomenon. Then I also said, I now talk about the fact that Follering postulated 4 different theories. The normative theory, we have under the normative theory, we have authoritarian media theory, free press and libertarian theory, democratic participant theory, Soviet communist theory, development media theory, then we have social responsibility theory. Then I also said that we also have other forms of theory which I'll be explaining in my next video. So you have to understand that both the working theory, the social science theory, the common sense theory, the gatekeeping theory, the selective influence theory, the social scientific theory, the agenda setting theories are all considered by so many people as the theories of mass communication. Some people even say that we have the use and gratification theory, we have the catharsis theory, we have the knowledge gap theory, and we have the status conferrer theory. So you with this video now, you should be able to have a sound understanding of what is theory and the basic thing that you need to know about theory and the first step into understanding what is the mass communication theory. Don't forget to subscribe if you have yet to subscribe to my video, and tell me if you have 1 or 2 questions about this. This video is actually shot up by a student of mine, Olamide, who threw a question and made me to put this video together for you. If you find this video interesting, please do subscribe to my channel, share for others to learn, and drop a comment for me. Have a nice day.